first met at a wedding gig. It was one of my first, and I was very nervous.
So at that first gig, I remember getting the email. So I saw this name there, Pei Sin, and I was actually quite skeptical. I was like thinking that the agent probably found, a random singer, off the streets and give her a gig. But, when she sang the first song, I was like, wow, this singer really can sing. We only spoke a bit, and after that we just kept in touch.
In your message you said you were going to bed, but I'm not done with the night.
I actually told myself that I would be single for a while. And sometimes it's funny how when you don't go looking for things, it comes to you. I brought my parents to a place where he was performing at because it was a bilingual venue. So they had a conversation with him, and my dad was actually the person who told me afterwards, hey, give him a chance. This is a good guy, So at the point I was like, I'm not looking to be in a relationship anytime soon.
Now an ambulance screams while the silliest things are flopping around in my brain. And I try not to dream up impossible schemes to swim around, wanna drown me insane. And I don't know how to slow it down.
When we first got together, I think we were at a very different place in our lives. I was still teaching in MOE and she was still studying, So I think, we supported each other through that. Us flying to LA to record our respective albums, that was a good milestone for us as well.
The time he went away was actually the longest we'd been apart. But through that process, I really felt like when it comes to chasing big dreams and things like that, I know we will understand each other because our dreams are equally huge. Yeah.
To slow it down. Oh, my mind's racing from chasing parade.
When we got into the relationship, at multiple points I asked him, are you really sure that it's okay that I'm not a Christian? It wasn't really until we had to think about marriage that we had to deal with it. I knew what kind of person he was. He was a great person, and his faith must have played a big part in shaping who he was. So that made me really curious, and I wanted to make sure that our relationship was solid for the long term. So we went to church together. It also coincided with a period where you were trying to find a new church to settle down into.
I remember what you wore on the first day. You came into my life and I thought, hey, this could be something.
For me at that point, I grew up in the same church for many years and, I decided, okay, I think I really want to find somewhere that I feel, even more connected and to really grow more. Things lined up and we ended up at Grace Methodist where we are now. Yeah, and getting married in that church is really a blessing and a nice way to cap off our journey in that sense.
It's better than one, but there's so much time to figure out the rest of my life, and you already got me coming undone. And I'm thinking two is better than one.
I feel very strongly that together we can achieve a lot more. On our own, we would have hustled anyway. But honestly, I think without that support and without bouncing ideas off of each other, we wouldn't achieve the same level of impact.
It just leads back to the same thing as two completely different people, but finding a way to get stronger as a couple and hopefully do more, for the people. Yeah.
I remember what you wore on the first day. You came into my life and I thought, hey, maybe it's true that I can't live without you. And maybe two is better than...
I, Daniel Chia Singran, take you, Lu Pei Sin, to be my wife.
I, Lu Pei Sin, take you, Daniel Chia Singran, to be my husband.
To have and to hold, from this day forward,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
in sickness, in health, to love, to cherish, until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow.
two is better.